What are you telling your son today? Let's forget about the daughters. Yes, we've been talking to them like for ages. Let's talk about the sons. Let's talk about our sons. Social media teach boys how to be men. Meanwhile, this is supposed to be your responsibility, but you're not doing it. Before you say yes to that man, what are the questions you ask? Do you ask him about his childhood? Whether he had this childhood trauma? Because some of these men were abused. Some of them were acid as kids, and this traumatized them, and they grew up with this. And with time, they start to act that way because that's the only way they know. This is not your regular kind of video. But if you are interested in this kind of video, just please stick to the end and watch so you can learn one or two things. I just came here to drop my 2 cents. So I want to talk about the boy child and our responsibilities as parents. How to train your boy child, because what is going on currently in our society is alarming. Because all this while we've spent many years teaching the girl child and leaving the boy child behind. Lately, look at what is going on. Most of these men who abuse their wives, most of them, they lack, let's say, parental advice. So please forgive my environment, forgive my background. Yeah, you might encounter some background noises. That's because I'm not with my microphone, and my microphone has issues. So just forgive me. I just want to say this here. Truth be told, a lot has been happening lately in our society, ranging from grape, SA. Let me just use SA for just because of YouTube and their policy. So grape, SA, and all the things, domestic violence, and all every other thing that you can think of. And this is what is currently happening in our society. This boils down to what we teach our sons as parents. What are you telling your sons? They are being exposed to a lot of things. They are being neglected by parents because nobody's telling them anything. Nobody's telling them, oh, this is how to behave. This is how to treat a woman. This is how to be a responsible man. Nobody's talking to the boy child. So everybody just concentrating on the girl child and telling them this is what to do. This is how to be a good wife. This is how to take care of your husband. This is how to attract men. This. As a woman, you should do this. As a woman, you should do that. Girl, all the time. What are we saying to the men? Nothing. Now look at the society. If you go to the news, what you'll be saying is domestic violence, child molestation, SA, rape, so on and so forth. I'm not saying that men don't encounter this, but the ratio is different. I'll say this. Parents, how many times do you call your son or your sons, like sit them down to talk to them about how to live a responsible life, about how to be responsible men? How many times do you do that? Like maybe let's say in a month. You don't talk to them. That's why. Now they go to school and their peers or their friends teach them how to be men. Yes, social media teach boys how to be men. Meanwhile, this is supposed to be your responsibility, but you're not doing it. Rather, you concentrate on teaching your girl child and leaving the guys to the society. Let the society tell them how to act. What are you telling your boy child today? Most of these men who abuse their wives, most of them, they lack, let's say, parental advice. Yes, they lack parental advice. So when they come on social media, and they see how their fellow men or the ones that also abuse their spouses, they come online and tell them, oh, this is how we are supposed to do it. Oh, a man is supposed to be in charge of the house. A man is supposed to do this. A woman should be under. A woman should do this and that. Blah, 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 blah. They will take all this in. And when they get their own spouses, what do? They try to act what they've been seeing on social media. That's it. Secondly, those who were brought up in a broken home. Those who watched their fathers beat up their mothers. When they grow up, yes, they don't want to act like their fathers, but that's the only thing. That's what they grew up to know. And they'll see themselves acting that way. That's just it. That's just the fact. So, how often do you talk to your boy child? If you're a single parent, if you're a single mother, and maybe you were being abused by your husband and you know your boy children were watching you, what do? You should call them and tell them, boys, this is not actually the right way to act though. So that tomorrow if you marry your own wife, you don't pick them up. This is not right. Let them know. Tell them. Don't just, think that, they know that this is the wrong. Just tell them. Open your mouth. Sit the boys down and talk to them. Fathers, what are you telling your sons? Another angle. Next thing I want to talk about is SA. Some men abuse their children, like they say their own children, by some just say anybody they see, whether woman, whether female or male, they just want to do anything with anybody. So, as a woman going into a relationship with a man or that intend to get married to a man, before you say yes to that man, what are the questions you ask? Aside the fact that you've asked him about his genotype, his blood group, and blah, blah. Yeah. There are some other, important questions you should ask. Did you ask him about his childhood? If there was any childhood trauma? Ask him about his sexual orientation. Yes. Ask him about his sexual fantasies. Ask him how does he see, sex? Just so you know if he is, okay, also ask him if he's into, consumption of adult content. Because I know this adult content, they kind of create these weird fantasies in their brain. So most of these men that you see that abuse their children or that rape women are men who consume adult videos. Yes, they consume adult videos a lot, and they watch these things in these movies or in these adult videos, and they now want to experiment. And some of them will think, oh, I think I like this kind of position. I want to experience it with a woman. You ask him about his childhood, whether he had this childhood trauma, because some of these men were abused. Yes, as children, as kids. Some of them were acid as kids, and this traumatized them, and they grew up with this. And with time, they start to act that way because that's the only way they know. Do you get? Some of them, you see some little boys, you see a man that wants to, have sex with older women because they were abused by older women when they were little. So these are some of the questions you should ask your partner or your future partner. Please, did you ever have any childhood trauma? Did anything happen to you as a child? Ask him also about his sexuality. Ask him about how he sees sex. Ask him about his fantasy, because some people have weird fantasy, and these fantasies were as a result of consuming some adult content. And after watching these adult videos, they want to, practicalize it. They want to practice it. They want to do it with somebody, to do it with a woman. So you see some of them, maybe what they watch or what they fantasize on is to SA little children, because that is what they watch. That's what they've been consuming, and that is what they want to practice. So I think that is one of the major reasons why we have a lot of little children being abused. Yes, adult content is a major problem. Yes, social media is our major problem. So what do they watch? What are they exposed to? So these are the questions you should be asking, so that you don't marry someone who will defile your children. You don't marry a PDF. Yes. So you don't end up marrying a PDF that will destroy your children. So you don't marry someone who beats you. So make sure to ask this series of questions. Please, let us talk to our boy child. Let's talk to our sons. If you have a boy child, if you have a son, please talk to your sons. The men, talk to your sons. Stop telling them how to be manly. That's not what we want to hear. This time around, we don't need all those manly talk, alpha male stuff. We don't need all those alpha male talks. We need responsible men. Do you get? So maybe in another video I will talk about how to train a boy child, but for now I want to end this video here. And if you love this kind of videos, please follow me for more. Please subscribe to this channel and like this video if you like it. Please don't forget to subscribe and share so that others can watch it. Thank you so much. My name is Dr. Andra. Bye for now.